We're in Bear Creek, Pennsylvania. We're right on top of Penobscot Ridge. Elevation is about 2,100 feet, so we're exposed to some pretty cool temperatures, also exposed to some pretty good winds. The house is about 2,200 square feet. It's hopefully going to be our forever home. We utilized the chance to work with Kenny and the ductless system, primarily due to the cold temperatures that we experience here, exposed to a lot more than downtown. So it was important to have that, and also we wanted to utilize having a heavily individualized system. Each of us in the bedrooms behind me will have an individual unit that we're allowed to control, and then there will be 3 units for the different areas of the living space that we'll be able to control independently. It gives us a lot of control over the temperatures that we want to have, and then also use the humidity. That was a big thing. We wanted to have a high indoor humidity control. I've noticed with ducted systems that you typically tend to have a little drier air coming out of the ducts. So when we talked to Kenny about that, one of the recommendations was that if we went with the ductless system, you get a better humidity control out of the units at the point of control rather than at one place where the air handler is located. So that was a big influencing factor for us. So originally we did look at ducted systems, even had decided on them. And we found through some of the challenges that running the ductwork through the home due to the design, we had some real long runs, which made it a challenge for the setup of the system, and also individualizing the system for each of the control points for bedrooms and living spaces. It was going to be a pretty complex system as far as the air handling side of it. So it became much more installation and operation friendly to go with a ductless system over ducted. Biggest deciding factor for us was the repairability of the system. The systems are much more compartmentalized into components, so we can repair them easier as we intend this to be our final home. I've known Kenny for a really long time. He serviced our prior home for us, which was just a conventional gas system, so it was an easy choice for us to approach him when we came to this project as far as options for HVAC. Went through a couple meetings discussing the design of the system, what we originally intended with a ducted system, and then when we came to the decision of going with a ductless, spoke a lot about what we wanted in each aspect, aesthetic-wise, performance-wise, and we settled on having 2 systems basically. There's one side that's run that is living space and one side that's bedrooms. We were able to accommodate that with what we wanted aesthetically in the design, to see the units in certain areas that didn't really bother us, and other units where we wanted them more hidden. He was more than capable of showing us that, speccing the units based on what we wanted. We've made a few tweaks here and there based on what's available from Fujitsu to service the setup that we have, as far as BTUs, the sizing of the system for each specific room that we want to utilize due to some of the volume of the rooms that we have to work with. We're excited to see how the system will work out for us once we are able to put it to the test.